Tulane will kick it off to get this game underway. On the run from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Duke's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Blue Devils send out the punt unit. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Just concentrate on one thing, making the catch. So Tulane's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments. It is so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move it all over the field. You can't place a clean high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him in the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do that, he's obviously going to have a big year.
He gets it so close to the first down. I think it's going to be a touch short. They punt it away on 4th down. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got it set up on the outside. Runs through a tackle. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, he leads it with the back. Getting that push and pick up a 4 out to the 26. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Right back to the well. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. The Blue Devils line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is called for in the midst of all this rain. Concentrate on one thing, making the catch. Motion from the back. They'll start this drive going to the air. Finds his man. It's Lewis. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still to make sure of the first down. Off the play fake. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. Tulane comes to the can't make the catch, and it'll be third down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration. From the gun, wants to pass. Into the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands, and on, it'll be fourth down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. He slides that just inside the right upright. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. A little sluggish out of the gate here. They've had to punt it away on each of their first 2 possessions. Finds a tight end.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if you can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Caught on the line. It's Taylor. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's his offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. He breaks the tackle. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. To the ground with the bat. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. And the Blue Devils look to keep this drive humming. He'll pull it on the read. Fights off a defender. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly on the move. It's complete. Touchdown, Duke.
I tell you what, this offense, man, we got a small sample size early in one game where they were unbelievable last game, but another score early in this football game. This offense is looking like a force to be reckoned with.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point makes it 7-3. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Cal just wrapped up 4 quarters worth of dominance on its way to a never-in-doubt victory. And that's really the standard there at work. They'll enjoy this one all week. All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard.
Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside, defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
Offense gets set for 2nd down. Looking to fire. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Green Wave lining up, facing 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. spread much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go right back to it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked up. Don't see that very often from this Heisman Trophy candidate. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
I'll tell you, you got to give the defense credit, though, because with these conditions, it's not easy to catch for the offensive players. Certainly not for the defense, but great eye-hand coordination securing that interception.
The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Just a short pass to the tight end. Looks as if that'll be enough for a Tulane first down. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. And the run is for no gain and no more time left on the clock in the first quarter. Guys, time has expired here in the quarter, and Duke is on top. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Tulane now facing 3rd and forever. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Complete in the middle. Oh, that move is going to leave them dizzy. Not the most productive half of this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Quick spin on the line. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Can't get him to the ground. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. The Green Wave working with a fresh set of downs. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here. Trying to punch it in. Grinding and turning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped edges short. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He never had a chance on the draw tackle almost as soon as he got the ball. They've already squandered a couple chance to score touchdowns in the red zone, and now another opportunity. It's 3rd and goal. He's a tough, crafty back, but he couldn't find his way to the marker, and it'll be 4th down.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go for the touchdown right here. And if I miss, they got to go the whole length of the field to score a touchdown.
And the try is no good, and it is still a 4-point deficit.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from the game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses, wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
Fires to the midfield. And a nasty move, and now he's got room. He'll get up to about the 32-yard line before he stops middle of the first down. Hand off from the gun. Nice move there. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. check him out. The Blue Devils are moving quickly down the field. They've softened them up with the run. Now to throw it. Finds his tight end. Brings it down, he's got room. Down enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. And the Blue Devils with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give to the back. Down enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Goes to the option. Now the pitch. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. Here's the handoff. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Blue Devils are their 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And a nice second effort by the back to break and tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the play. It's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
They plow ahead with the run, but still more ground needed to pick up the first down. 3rd down coming. Fires into the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Smashes it between the uprights. Now up by 7 points here in the second. So they are lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. He'll start the return inside the spot. Slips through the line. He's on the loose. One little mistake in your kick coverage unit against this dude, and you are in a world of trouble. And they were barely able to keep him from scoring. Caught in the backfield, it's Preston. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. They'll give it to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Illegal block.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Complete to the right. They want to throw to get it in there. They've got it in business in the red zone at the 13. Now on the option. He'll pitch it. And that one will go and reverse the defense all over that pitch on the option. 2nd down, right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the right. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
One thing this team has shown early this year is not taking long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them winning their first game, and you've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. New Mexico State has been blitzed from the opening kick, and as you can see, the score right now is a lot to avoid. Let's see how this coach tries to explain this. They're trailing by 17 to Central Michigan. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. And the pressure gets there. Down he goes at the 18. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout now and make sure they have everybody on the same page. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He'll try to do it himself. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. He tried to get it on his own. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Hunt is on its way. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. All wideouts, no backs. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Almost had the completion and just missed it. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Taylor. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get him into plus territory. Leaves it with the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down, it's 2nd and 9. Takes a handoff and he's throwing right. How about those sweet twinkle toes like once he gets to the 38? And the Blue Devils are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Oh, the big fella almost had the interception. Instead, it'll be 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. And they'll just down it right there. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. They'll ride Davis here. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now. Join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Durham. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Brooks Field inside Wallace Wade Stadium.
The Blue Devils will kick it away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 7.
flow of business as an offense, we don't need to. We'll put points on the board.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the returner is stuck. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Now on second down. With the catch, it's Preston. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Part of the backfield, it's Preston. Boy, is he close to that first down. Maybe just a couple inches short. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Catches it at the 30. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Snags it quickly on the left. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. To the air on second down. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. If they're going to keep this drive going, they'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, running back gets the give. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And the Blue Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. He'll start this drive firing. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Another sack. This quarterback group, not this quarterback, this one, because you're already on quarterback number 2. Taking a lot of hits today. Got to keep these guys upright. Got to protect them. This offensive line has to do a better job.
The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on second down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Tulane forced to send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. There have been few obstacles for this offense. They are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. The Blue Devils decide to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Hand off from the shotgun. Got it out of the first. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. On the option. Now the toss. That might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. The give. Crosses the 45. And he won't quite get there. But boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. He'll keep it on the sneak. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking for a huge play. He caught it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Tulane with an opportunity on first and goal. Trying to barge their way in. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on first down. They give him the rock again on second and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game, get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
And the extra point pulls them closer. It's 24-10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. Wyoming looks like an old punching bag out there today, and I did not expect to say that. This fan base and this coaching staff were not expecting these results. They're trailing by
an eye on it for us. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Looking deep down the right side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And the Blue Devils will punt this one away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catches signal for and made. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. That was a big stop by the defense. Now to see if they can take advantage and draw a little closer in this game. We're starting to get late. Backed up now. Here's second and long. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Tulane comes to the line. Lots of work to do on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. And here comes the punt team. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. They'll go back to work on offense. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. So now it's second and long. Got it in the middle, it's Tyler. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. They're facing a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on third down. The Blue Devils will call on their punt team. He gets it away from his own end zone. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Not the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. On first and 10 from the 38. Give to the running back. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. The Green Wave put itself in a mess behind the sticks here on second down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
It'll be interesting to watch this fluid down the stretch because they can't really have that balance, especially when the back looks like they're down. They've got to put up some points, got to get some stops. I think this offense has to be aggressive, and I think it's going to have to be through the air.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Looking for the end zone. And it's incomplete. The long pass on fourth down is to no avail. Looking to throw on first down. Flips it out on the screen. There he goes. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
It's a nice play call there. You've got two-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Gives it on the option. Going for the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Blues, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. From the gun, running back on the move. He stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Second down, they'll go to the air. Complete. And they'll move the chains with the first down. That might be it for the third quarter. That's the end of the period, and Duke has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. This quarterback part of their running game.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The RPO, it's complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Shakes off the defender. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. And the fourth option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. Absolutely center cut. And that lead grows even bigger. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Working downfield on first down. A little screen to the running back. He gets it up across the 20 to the 22 before he's pushed out of bounds. And here comes the offense on second down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Fires and picked off. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. And he just guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing.
And the punishment has been extended.
Another nice drive put together. And this offense through 2 weeks, man, they look legit. This team's about to be 2-0. All of their dreams in front of them. This team looks like a national championship contender.
Ready to try the point after. The kick is up and good. It put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
34, Tulane, 10.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down to the 26. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Pulls it, fired complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Got it behind the line. Preston. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31. On third down, he drops the throw. Fires to the wideout. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it in the last minute. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down. He lobs one high down the left side. And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on fourth down. Great place to start for this offense. He'll keep it himself. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. Ball's loose.
Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big time break for the offense.
Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Power football being run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Blue Devils come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Touchdown, Duke! And they add 6 more on the board with that trip to the house.
There's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Extra point.
And he tacks on the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting showdown in the Pac-12 today, men. Take a look at how things are playing out. Washington has the lead right now. Feels like we've heard the air raid sirens a few times today, but they haven't been able to pull away. They're up by 10 over Washington State. We'll keep you posted on things in this game that's sure to shake things up in the Pac-12. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Quarterback on the keeper. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Turning it on! He's going to be a little bit short of that first down marker, and this defense did a tremendous job not to lose contain on the scramble. Tries to get it on the ground. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Grant over the middle. It's Denson. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The option look. Quick toss. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. It's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
You know, oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like this and it's raining, you'll see a lot of the skill players offensively take off the gloves because they want to be able to feel the football. They think it gives them better control of it. And I don't know if that played into the football going on the ground there, but you know that ball security is going to be one of the biggest factors in this game going forward.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short game. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. The give to the back. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to throw on 1st down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's going to run it. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Oh, he's got some space. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. Wants to go up top on 1st down.
I think it's just too little too late at this point. That's a play that they could have used a lot earlier in this game, but because of miscues, they're down by a lot late, and I don't think they're going to have enough time to claw back into this one.
Yeah, and I'm fine with you running that play if you want to do that. My goal now is with this lead it all the way down the field and take a lot of time off that play.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. On 4th down, looking for the completion. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on down. To the air on 1st down. Safe completion on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. And the Blue Devils now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Got a man. It's more. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. Some get rained out. Would have been good for this team if this one had gotten rained out because they lost badly.
Yeah, not a lot to be too proud doubt about in this one here. Good news is you get to go back to the drawing board. You get to go back, you get to have another week of practice as a coaching staff, try and find ways to get players in position to go out and make plays. Going to need a big locker room speech after this one, David.
Yeah, and you're going to watch this tape, and it's going to hurt because you're going to watch it with coaches. You're going to see the mess-ups and all the things you could have done better, but you got to learn from it. You got to get better. You got to grow, and that's how that works.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.